Welcome. Here are some significant events influencing global affairs. One in the Middle East, another in Ukraine. The Israeli government has recently agreed to a ceasefire in Gaza, offering some respite to the area. Meanwhile, this has become less significant as a new major conflict unfolds in Ukraine amidst political shifts, with Trump about to begin his second term. The Middle East ceasefire has been a major topic in national news, but the conflict in Ukraine remains a global concern. Military actions in Ukraine continue unabated, with reports suggesting that advanced weapon systems might soon be introduced, potentially altering the conflict's course. Observers note that these developments could have long-term impacts on military strategies and regional security. A new missile plan might explain Russia's hesitation to attack American territories. One such system, referred to by a Ukrainian military expert as the Oreshnik missile, seems intended for extensive use if the Ukraine conflict persists. The production facility, reportedly newly constructed, aims to speed up manufacturing over the next year. These cruise missiles are said to be equipped with multiple warheads made from a unique metal alloy. Military analysts suggest that launching multiple missiles simultaneously can result in saturation strikes on key target areas. There is also speculation about a second missile system under development, likely featuring a high-powered or thermobaric warhead designed to target enemy personnel and fortified positions. Together, these weapons could significantly boost battlefield firepower if deployed. On the ground, Ukrainian and Russian forces have engaged in intense battles at several critical locations. Observers report that Russian forces are advancing on key positions. For example, some accounts describe Russian units moving near certain fortified sites, likely to test defenses and assess Ukrainian responses. Other reports indicate that Ukrainian units in some regions are experiencing issues such as inadequate training, equipment shortages, and reinforcement challenges. The situation around key strongholds is described by various sources as dire. Some reports suggest that the Ukrainian side is struggling to maintain some defensive lines, and if they fail to do so, the overall fortification of the front lines could be compromised. Further analysis shows that Russia's military-industrial base is increasing the production of essential military equipment. Those overseeing production claim that output is set to rise further in the coming year. With new systems like more advanced missiles and drones becoming operational, the nature of the conflict could change, given the disparity in resources and manufacturing capabilities available to both sides. Western support, although significant, may present its own logistical challenges, experts warn. Supply, training programs, and other forms of assistance can only go so far if local troops are not adequately prepared to operate and maintain equipment over the long term. The situation in Ukraine has complex ripple effects, military analysts note. Others say the fighting, ongoing for over 18 months, has devastated the Ukrainian economy and made it reliant on external financing. European figures comment that the struggle has become a prolonged one, with no viable solutions in sight. Many policy voices assert that recognizing this earlier would have better positioned them to pursue negotiations. Simultaneously, a parallel diplomatic battle is being waged between other countries, such as Russia and Iran, covering everything from defense to economics. The scope of these partnerships could alter regional power balances well beyond Europe. These issues are becoming more prominent as President-elect Trump's second term approaches, including the United States' role in international conflicts. While a regional crisis in the Middle East has temporarily cooled through a ceasefire, tensions in Ukraine persist. Military activity, new weapons development, and ongoing ground fighting offer no immediate prospect of easing. Foreign observers stress the need to explore diplomatic opportunities, but it's uncertain when such efforts might occur. Everyone, including European states, expresses concern about greater instability or broader escalation, but a lasting resolution will likely require significant changes in strategy or negotiations. Overall, the conflict in Ukraine continues despite a gradual easing of tensions elsewhere. The war is influenced by advanced missile systems, evolving battlefield dynamics, and external support. Meanwhile, the global political landscape is shifting, prompting speculation and some outright concern about how current and future politicians will respond. As global powers seek to restore order and stability, questions remain about how soon effective negotiations can begin and whether emerging strategic developments can redefine the conflict in the coming months. We will keep following the cards as they fall. Stay tuned. We welcome your thoughts and insight in the comments section below.